Start recording checkbox not. Ops when scene transitions window. Duration spin. Controls win. Start recording checkbox not. Stop streaming scene transitions window. Duration stop streaming checkbox checked.
All right, welcome back everybody to the BVI Pilots channel. We are glad to be here with you. Going to be doing an update on the TFM sneak peek, and we've actually got a crowd with us tonight. We got Brandon with us, Josh, Andy, and Tim. So guys, glad you could join us all. It's always good to have everybody hanging out with us. If you guys got questions about anything, you can either message us on Twitter, and also follow us on Twitter. We've got that information in the description, and you can also email us. So I'm going to take this to Andy and let him basically update you on what happened. He just got done going through a little adventure with his computer. Let me knock on some wood for you, Andy. And there's going to be no sneak peek this week, and that's why we didn't have it the other day. So we're a little behind, but you know what? Saying is, shit happens, and it definitely did. So, Andy, the floor is yours. What's up?
Yeah, so basically, in a simple sense, there was a Microsoft update that put me out of commission. So this week I had to spend time reinstalling Windows. But guess what? There's still going to be something tomorrow.
Tomorrow, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Star untitled note. Lockheed Martin register. Lockheed Martin
I
register.
can do it right this week.
Unavailable.
Channel will be
Sub
out tomorrow.
menu dialog.
okay, so we're going to do a video tomorrow, and then another one on Thursday. Is that what you're saying? Or are we going to wait till Thursday and just do the whole thing?
New scenario button. Flight and app reset. Load scenario. Exit 3R.
I
Lockheed
think
Martin
if we wait until Thursday, then it will be good, because then we can do week 5.
Okay.
After week 5's blog post comes out, and the pre-blog stuff on week 6.
Okay, let's do that then. Instead of video tomorrow, guys, let's just do the video on Thursday. So be looking for another video to come out on Thursday.
Yes button.
And I just think it'd be easier on us, easier on Andy. I know the torture of going through all that. It's not fun.
No.
Especially when you got a lot of stuff. I'll tell you, the worst experience I ever had
Ops 27.2.4 64-bit Windows profile
was when the very first time I ever lost like stuff with computers and stuff was I had a 1 terabyte hard drive and it completely crashed on me. It was an external. It completely crashed and I lost everything. I mean everything. I lost family pictures. The only spot I had pictures of my kids when they were babies was on that hard drive. I had recordings of family members that are no longer with us. It was the worst.
Yeah, and it's not like you can get that stuff back again.
Yeah. And, you know, and this guy's like, oh yeah, Johnny, just bring it on down here to the store and we'll hook it up and just grab everything up there for you. You can't, Jack B. Nimble, because it's not working at all. So I know if I can't do it,
connection timeout.
I don't care what kind of
See the
equipment you
TFM
got.
log for
If
more
there's
details.
no power,
Please restart TFM to continue.
you're not grabbing
Start
nothing,
recording checkbox. Start virtual cam.
period.
Nope.
Star untitled note. The Hangout team talk 5. Star
So-
untitled note. Star untitled. Star untitled. PACX simulator connection
It
lost row
was-
2 column 4. Connection time. PACX sim.
it
Yes
was
but
no
no plus
fun.
no but no.
No fun at all.
Packs.
But, so I can imagine what Andy,
Flight in progress dialog. A flight.
obviously not as bad as losing stuff like that,
No but
but,
no yes but no plus. Ops 27.2.
you know, what do you do?
4 64-bit window.
Still, it's
Profile.
It's no
Title
fun
C.
regardless.
Star untitled notepad row
No
1 column to
matter-
Hangout team. Star
I remember when
untitled
Tim
notepad.
had
Star
an
untitled
update
note. Star
like
untitled
that
notepad
where
row.
it
Ops
broke
27
his
point. Star
sound
untitled
card
notepad.
years
The Hangout
ago.
team talk 5 classic. The Hangout team.
What did you say, Shenanigan?
I said, I remember when Tim had an update that broke his sound card when he did a Microsoft update.
Don't talk like that. That's bad. Don't talk like that. Don't. You're gonna jinx him so badly. He's gonna get on his computer
I'm not
tomorrow.
trying to.
He's gonna get on his computer tomorrow. Tim, you're in for it. You're gonna get on your computer tomorrow, and your sound card's gonna crash.
Well, luckily, they haven't had an update like that.
Oh no, I mean, he doesn't want to do it to that computer.
Right? Who said that? Turtle? That was Turtle.
Turtle.
We got new nicknames, people. I'm telling you, they're gonna stick. We got Shenanigan, and we got Turtle. See, the Turtle, he's always quiet. Every now and then he'll stick his head out of the box, speak a little bit. Hey, speaking of that, did you guys hear that on YouTube? Did you guys get to listen to that clip where my co-pilot went to sleep? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Oh my goodness.
It was the funniest clip
that was
ever.
funny.
Funniest clip. Good times, man. Good times. So I just wanted to go through and maybe answer a few questions that I've received within. You know, I don't look at them every single day. I'll go in. I'll answer questions like within like 2-3 weeks. And there's only a few, but somebody had said, had recommended we do a podcast. Well, there's no reason to do a podcast. We have a podcast that we do already, and we record on BVI here on the YouTube channel. I don't see, it's the same idea. I mean, what would be the difference other than podcast technically is only audio, where on YouTube we can add video if we want to. I just don't see no need to do that.
Yeah,
And
that's pointless.
I've got enough on my plate as it is right now. Maybe later, you know, we might. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But at this point, I just don't see the need to do that right now. What was this other one? If I wanted to join, what did it cost? Oh, I already answered that about what did it cost. It don't cost anything. I think I already answered that, didn't I?
Absolutely free.
Wait, to join what? Just the
Fahrenheit Centennial West
Yeah,
Main,
but
Ontario, Canada, 2.4 nautical miles, 135
To
degrees.
join BVI, to join the BVI virtual. I already answered that, I
Free.
think.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
did.
I already answered that. Now here's a funny one for you. I'm pretty sure it's coming from a troll, but I'm going to read it anyway because I think it's funny. I think it's funny that you guys activate approach so late. Your wheel should be down and approach should be activated at 20,000 feet. Have you lost your freaking mind?
Oh
Honestly,
my goodness.
I don't know if maybe you grew up and mommy forgot to teach you not to smoke crack, or if you're just someone that doesn't really fly and you have no idea what the F you're talking about. Like, seriously. I mean, come on. Now, I joke with Josh about being a turtle, but you literally are a turtle. You need to put your head back in your shell and just shut the hell up,
Go
because you have
bury
no
yourself in the
idea
sand or something.
what the hell you're saying. 20,000 feet. Why in
No
the
way.
world would I drop my gear at 20,000 feet? What am I going to land on? Like maybe a building?
Or a tree?
I hope that building is at least, 10,000 feet wide, and I hope it's got a really good roof.
Yeah.
And then maybe, yeah. But come on. 20,000. You got to be kidding me. Anyway. I'm going to the next one because I'm going to say something really bad. Just stop, John. Stop. All right, next one. Have you guys ever done oceanics over to like Brazil, Taiwan? I don't think I've ever flown to Taiwan.
I've never done that, no.
That's
No,
that's
I've never
Brazil.
done it before.
that's a good idea.
Well, this is
I
a
don't-
good idea.
I wonder how far it is. Echo, how far is Taiwan International from Los
Hey.
Angeles?
I found a JCC International. It is 26.2 miles away on 6275 North State Road 79.
Echo,
Oh yeah,
stop.
she ran a minute
It is
ago.
currently
Echo.
closed, but will be open on
Echo.
Monday from 8.
Stop. Echo, how far is Taiwan Airport from my location?
I found a Taiwan Taoyuan International Airport. It is 7,699.3
Okay, Echo,
miles away on
stop. So from Indiana, it's 7,000 miles away.
Yeah,
So
you
that's
would
it.
need a 737 or 47 would do it too.
Yeah, you mean not a 737. You mean a 777 or 747.
A 77 or a 47, yeah.
You
Yeah, I
said
don't think a 37 would
Wow.
make it.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do
No.
the 37. You might make it 2,000, 3,000 miles. Well, I guess they could,
Yeah,
Andy.
maybe.
They could stop for a refuel somewhere.
They could.
Well, not if they're out in the middle of Atlanta, though. You know. I don't think you're gonna be able to stop on a carrier somewhere and get a refill.
No.
Oh gosh. All right, where'd my window go? Oh god, I'm not reading this one.
Oh no.
No, I gotta read the first sentence. You know, Ron, you kill me, dude. I gotta read the first,
Oh.
at least the
Oh.
first
What did he
sentence.
say now?
I've been looking at 2020 quite a bit, and I was thinking if there would be a way we could switch back and forth from one sim to the next and fly both of them at the same time, that would be pretty cool. Because then I could be working on two different
I think
flights.
Johnny's done that before.
Ron, do you get drunk before you write these emails?
Okay,
I mean,
actually, you can run both sims at the same time. No, hold on now, Brandon. Give you guy a little credit. You can run both
yeah, that's-
sims, and like Josh said, I have done. I've done that.
Yeah, you have done it.
But I'll tell you what, it's confusing. Don't do it, because you're going to get confused because TFM will go completely mad.
Oh,
I'm just
I
gonna
bet
tell
it
you,
will.
Yeah.
It'll go mad. Don't do it. It's doable, but I mean, you know,
Airgate Centennial West Dean, Ontario,
you got a
Canada.
flight control that's got 21 buttons, so you might be able to
got
do it
like
better
two
than me.
versions of FSU IPC running, and yeah.
Yeah, it really will
Oh,
slow
man.
yourself down too. I just don't see the point in it, Ron. To be honest, I am
Yeah.
not going to go through the next 40 sentences you've gotten written below that. I'm not going to do it.
Oh my
Don't
goodness.
just leave, John. Just close it. I'm closing it. Not reading it, Ron. I hope it wasn't nothing important. If it was, write back and just know that I will read your email, but only the first sentence. Kind of a rule of thumb that I've
My goodness.
decided that I would do. I'm not going to be rude to the guy and not read his email at all. I'll read your email, the first sentence.
Yeah.
So, if you got a really important question, you might want to categorize your stuff and say, what do I need to do? You know, most important to least important. And I don't think two simulators running at the same time would be the most important question in the world. But, you know, hey, that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm obsolete. I don't know. Alright, so... Oh, here we go. Do we know when any of the events are going to take place for the TFM anniversary or any flights joined up with everyone? There should be an event coming up here soon with the BVI Virtual. I believe
I know
that's
there's
coming
the
up.
BVI virtual, like, when, it's Saturday, actually, I think.
Next Saturday.
Yeah, July 2nd, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, you can check that out. That's with Declan. Far as the anniversary, well, that's going to take place on the anniversary of TFM, which is, Andy?
Hold on a second. TFM's birthday is on August 1st.
So we got a month to go, okay? And then we'll do something. So, just keep watching and, you know.
It'll be 3 years on August 1st,
Yeah.
I think. 3 years old.
Yeah, it will.
All right. This one is from I don't recognize the name Alvin. I've never heard of you, but so it's really disappointing. I've been flying with P3D for a long time. I also have a visual impairment, but I can see enough to use my monitor to fly with and etc. But accessibility makes it nice. The one thing that's upsetting to me is when you contact someone through 2020 about accessibility for the sim, and the only thing they can do is write back and be rude with you. I was going to copy the email, but I didn't want to make this email super long, like some people like to send to you guys, because I know that can be annoying. But it aggravates the SH star star star. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I do too.
Better just to write it out than write that.
Yeah, I don't care if you cuss in your email, man. I don't mind. I mean, I cuss
get
a
where
lot.
it's
I'm trying to
coming
do
from.
better, but let me see here. So basically, they wrote back and basically, in short words, told me to get over it and to just have some patience.
Wow.
And I don't find that very professional
I
at all.
mean, if they wrote that in the community, like on the general forums, yeah, some user, probably some troll probably came back and said that. But if they wrote that to like support or something, that's alarming.
Well, it said right at the beginning they wrote support. That's exactly what it said, was support.
You know, and if that's the case, shame on you, Microsoft.
Fahrenheit Centennial West Dean,
Yeah,
Ontario, Canada.
listen,
2.
and
4
I
nautical
don't
miles,
know that
130
Microsoft would ever
5
listen
degrees.
to this channel, and if they don't, I don't give a shit. But if they do, you guys need to have a little bit of, you know, common courtesy, a little respect. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't see, you know, why be so nasty to somebody over, you know, we are aggravated, okay? The blind community is aggravated. We are frustrated. We are fed up because we're always put at the back of the list. So to write back and just pretty much tell somebody to get over themselves tells me that you guys have a very low interest in putting accessibility at the front of the line, or maybe in the middle, or maybe third or fourth or fifth, not last. So have a little freaking respect for once. You don't gotta be so rude to somebody. And what I would do about it, I would find out who wrote that to you. Usually when they write you back, it will have their information, their name, or something. Find out who it was, and I would contact someone about that. I would not let that slide. I would contact someone else, and I would forward them that email, or CC them. You know, forward it and CC it.
I'd probably contact like buddy. Brandon Z at Microsoft. He's, you know, I'd probably contact him.
The
He's
heck?
higher up. He's one of the heads of accessibility, like,
What?
or
Yeah.
you know, Tara Volter, any of those people who work in accessibility over there.
Yep. So, it's unfortunate, man. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I mean, I've dealt with rude emails, and I've because of my history of my careers and internships and where I reside with somewhat employment, more of a helping thing, but that stuff doesn't bother me, so I usually don't let it get to me. But I can also be that same person on the other end with other people at my workplace, but that's different.
Mm-hmm.
I can be rude to people and get away with it because they're idiots and they want to break the law. Breaking the law. No, I'd contact somebody. I would put up with it. I mean,
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
and again, I love Microsoft. I love what they're doing. I love what they've done. But at the end of the day, we still deserve a little
John, delete.
respect. You
Yeah, I
know?
mean, I was just contacting support like about a week, 2 weeks ago, and they weren't rude to me. They gave me the standard response of, things are coming, but they weren't rude to me about it. So it must have been a person who had a bad day or something like that at the office.
Well, yeah, but it don't matter if they had a bad day or not. There's no reason for it.
That doesn't excuse
Yeah,
that.
it's not professional. It needs to be more courteous and professional.
It's not professional. It's not how Microsoft should carry their name. And if they do, that's going to eventually bite them in the butt.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, I would contact somebody. I wouldn't stop until you got an answer for the way you was treated. That's what I'd do about it. If you have trouble getting the right contacts or whatever, finding the right, let me know. Throw an email and I'll do some research and get you an email. Usually they're really good at having that stuff available, so shouldn't be too hard to find. So anyway, that is the news for now, you guys. I don't have anything else as of right now. So it's going to be Thursday. Be looking for the sneak peek with TFM on the new stuff that's being done. I think it's great. It's going to be awesome when we have. We were talking about something, and I think one of the important things that we need is, because really right now I think it's more of a draw of a straw whenever we're doing approach and we're able to get connected the way that we do with the Autoland. I think it's a draw of a straw because
Aaron Gate, Centennial West Dean, Ontario,
I
Canada,
was
2.4
talking
nautical miles.
to
John.
Pilot Friend about it, and he was telling me how important it was that you did not hit your approach until you saw the verification with the lights. And if that light wasn't there, then you don't activate the full auto land. You just don't. And we can't do that yet, but we will be able to. And it's an important feature that
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
eventually.
Like first officer will let you know when it goes off, but it won't let you know when it turns on. Which is really annoying. When the approach light goes off, it will say it, but it won't say it when it turns on. So it's them.
well, and technically it says approach off. It don't even say like that's
Yeah, it didn't say that the light. Yeah.
that's not really clear the way that I would think it would need to be, but the way that TFM is
Yeah.
going to be, we'll know because it'll tell us.
Well, yeah, because there's actually an Autoland light.
Right. That's what I was.
There is. Well, and there's 3 different lights. You have A1, A2, and A3 that tells you what type of ILS you're dealing with. And so if it's on an A3, then you can, once that comes on, then you can turn on Autoland.
Yeah.
Before we go, I want to spend some time talking about some things that came up this past couple of weeks. So, if we have time, then we can go over those.
Yeah. I mean, as long as it's not another hour, sure, we got time.
Oh well, no, it shouldn't be. So, the first one, blog post, time frame of support, and the other one was partial aircraft support. So, we'll cover the easy one first, and that is partial aircraft support. And what is a TFM release? Because it's come up in
John, away.
emails and things like that. TFM is released. Every version that comes out on the downloads page of the website is a TFM release. It's not beta, it's not alpha, it's not testing stuff, it is the release. If you want testing stuff, you would have to go to the GitHub repository and set up a development environment for yourself to test
App
with.
start cursor.
So, the other thing is partial aircraft. So that is the partial aircraft support. So, in other words, TFM will not release part of a feature and then leave you hanging with the other half not done.
John.
Because it used to be in the beginning, we had to do it this way, where it was a constant testing process. We would release partial features, people would test them, give feedback, and then we would finish it later. So that's
Yeah.
not going to happen in the releases. It will be a feature or it will be none. So an example is the ILS thing. The ILS, the new ILS thing that we have is feature complete. Now that's not to say you can't add additional things to it or fix bugs, but it is there, it works in its entirety. So that is what I wanted to cover there. The other thing I want to cover is time frames on how long it takes to support an aircraft, which of course depends on the SDK, what they give us to use. The bigger it is and the more detailed it is, the longer it takes. The shorter it is,
Airing Centennial West Dean, Ontario, Canada, 2.4 nautical miles, 135 degrees.
Time it takes. On average, we're estimating PMDG to take between 4 and 6 months apiece in order to give full support for. Again, if people want to get the source code that has these demos that we do here or on the TFM YouTube channel, you're more than happy to go get it. If you don't care about that stuff, then go with the download on the website's download page.
And let me throw something in there real quick with you, Andy.
Yeah.
There's been one particular person, out of respect, I won't say your name, you know who you are. Don't be emailing BVI because you've got a problem with TFM. Like, I mean, you sent an email and you was upset and angry about it. And first of all, we have nothing to do with the programming of TFM, even though, I mean, obviously I know the programmer. But I'm not going to take favorites in and deliver personal messages. It's not going to happen. But don't email us and, down talk us because you don't like something or the way something is. It's one thing to ask for support. It's another thing to start pointing fingers and accusing, because if you had been listening, and if you was really listening to this channel, you would know for definitely sure that we don't do the programming. We don't do the design. We don't give the dates on when stuff's coming out, because that's TFM. There's a website. I'm going to put it in the description. It's not there now, but I'm going to go back and put it just so it's there. Go there when you got a problem. That's simple.
Yep, official tech support for TFM goes through the website. There's a contact form up there. All you gotta do is click the contact link, fill the form out. It comes directly to us.
And I mean, there's a page for doing support. Like, if there's a bug, there's somewhere you can submit that. Go there. All the information is on that page for sure. You can report concerns, questions, comments.
Yeah, you can submit that
whatever.
GitHub
John, delete.
issues. That's
But
pretty much.
if I
Yep, and then
if I get anything like that
The other-
again, I'm just going to start blocking the emails, and you won't be able to email us. Period.
Yep.
Simple as that. Go ahead, Andy.
The other thing to note about the difference between the release and the source code build is there is no tech support for the source code build. You get what you get. You can report a bug on it, that's fine, that's basically your tech support. Report the bug, it'll get fixed whenever the time for it to get fixed comes up. But
NVIDIA GeForce Game Ready Driver Update is available. Tooltip.
on the source builds. We do on the official releases though. And to go on with the time frame thing on support for aircraft. I've been getting questions about how
Keep
long
talking,
will
I
it
gotta
take
check my
for
dog.
Airbus. So we get questions about how long it will take for Airbus. Well, we don't have a time frame for Airbus. PMDG was the first thing that people wanted to get finished because it's long overdue to get finished in its rightful form. And then we will deal with any other smaller things along the way, and Airbus will be after that unless
Dropbox
there are some
151.4.4304 uploading 2 files. CamSync TFM 22.6 alpha 3.zip. Your Dropbox is out of space. Tooltip.
So just keep in mind, unless
Okay.
we give a date, there is no date.
Yeah, I mean, guys, look. We're not trying to be the one that come on and just want to, gripe at somebody that
Arrogate
gripes.
Centennial West Dean, Ontario, Canada.
But-
2.4 nautical miles. 135 degrees.
There's a certain way to go about doing things, and it's our job to give you the information, the right information. So when you're emailing, like for example, to the channel and it's about TFM with something that you don't like or agree with, well, it's our responsibility to tell you to not do that, because that's not who we are. We're the ones that fly. We're the ones that put the planes in the air and fly them. Right? And I'm not saying go gripe with Andy neither, but there's a place for that. So that's the biggest point.
Yep. And the best advice that we can give as far as support goes, if you have any problems or concerns or questions about what is supported or could be supported, don't buy the aircraft first. Always ask first. And if you get a definitive answer from us at TFM, yes or no, then you should go based on that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't buy the stuff first and then ask and hope TFM will support it, because
Well,
maybe.
not saying
Well,
names,
maybe
somebody
it'll
went
work.
and bought the Airbus,
Somebody
and it not even be supported.
aircraft.
The Airbus is not supported, and they went and bought it. I'm like, shouldn't have done that, because there's no support.
No, they went and bought a whole lot of other stuff too, which, apparently. Like, oh boy.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, but-
yeah,
Best thing to do, ask first.
John.
yeah, definitely. So, but if you guys got questions, about TFM, go to their website. It's talkingflightmonitor.com, or go to the blog page and read what's new. talkingflightmonitor.com/blog. You can go over to the GitHub page. I mean, you got plenty of sources along with TFM by itself on pages you can look at, and you should be able to find what you're looking for. So, I mean, if you got a
Estimated
general
finish
question,
dates for-
you can send a general question, and we'll talk about it maybe on a or on a live stream, but just nothing nasty. I'm not gonna respond to nasty emails,
No, and you shouldn't.
and I don't want to get nasty back, and you don't want that neither. Trust me. You don't want that. So keep it real. What was you gonna say, Andy? I jumped over top of you.
Oh, yeah, and I was gonna say, so if you want, I'm not gonna say it here, but estimated guesses on when PMDG will be finished. Go read the blog. It's up there. The dates are published.
Well, at least they got something to go by. So there you go. Go read the blog.
Yep.
All right then. So Thursday, you guys be looking for that video. And we'll do some more sneak peek stuff. I love them videos. It's fun seeing what's around. You know, to be able to really see hands-on on how it looks and the way it works. Exciting stuff. Very exciting. So.
And we need to work on a 2-year anniversary video or stream.
Yeah.
'Cause that is coming up.
One month away.
Yeah.
I think a cool video would be a lot of us doing some kind of flight. It could be bat sim, it could be whatever, but recording it and then putting it in on, you know, like at the end of, let's say we do a thing where we do an event, and then after that, you know, we could add, you know, 5 or 6, 7 people doing different flights, add that stuff to the end of the video.
Erin Centennial West Dean, Ontario, Canada, 2.4 nautical miles, 135
that's
degrees.
At least that's how I'm going to do it. Once that day's over, I'm going to go back, I'm going to edit stuff. And it's going to be one long video of, you know, whatever we do, plus, you know, flights from other people, maybe some chat.
Yep.
Just to kind of give TFM attention for that day. You know, it's not just an
John,
hour
away.
video, you know. Give it something extended, is my thoughts.
Well, and we were going to do a look back at some point
John.
too. Like, where have we been? Where did we come?
Yeah, that'd be good, because I remember the discussion that we had right at the beginning. I remember the dreams and the goals that we spoke about. And wow, where we are now is all I can say. Wow. Amazing. So
It's amazing where we are now versus then.
yeah, and we'll have a good conversation on that day about that stuff. So y'all be
Yep.
sure to give us a thumbs up, leave comments, share. All that stuff helps in the algorithm of YouTube. And definitely subscribe if you get subscribed. Tap on that subscribe button, set your notifications to always. That way you're not missing anything. Whether it be a live stream or a video, you will be notified right away whenever we do that. Andy, Shenanigan, Turtle, Tim, thank you guys for being a part
Ops
of
27.2.4. Ops 27.
the video tonight. Guys, if you got some questions, throw them at us. Alright? If you're not sure about something, that, you know, we're here to help. So if you're having trouble with the flight, anything like that, hey, ask us. Hopefully we can help you. The CDU Code and Dark guide will be coming out here soon. I just gotta go in, edit a few things, touch it up a little, then it's gonna be released, and it will be available on BVI pilots.net. Alright? So, till next
Studio
time,
mode. Start virtual camera checkbox not checked.
you guys take
Start
care.
recording checkbox not checked.
It's always fun being here
Stop streaming checkbox checked.
and being able to hang out with everybody and learning new stuff. I'm excited for the sneak peek. I can't wait. And really, we'd like to know what you think about the sneak peek. Do you like it? Are you having fun with it? And do you got any questions? So, till next time, thanks, guys. And we'll talk to you here real soon. Keep the blue skies up. Because if you don't, well, shenanigan, we got a problem.